Let me tell you about some mug meals. Let me tell you about
Are we filming it?
We are.
Oh. And
I have so much cat fur that I brought with me from Toronto.
Big Red.
All right. This is probably all Meow. Meow's the only one that I manhandle.
She has a cat named Big Red, and I have a spatula named Big Red.
It was meant to be. Hello, my lovelies. I'm very, very excited to be coming at you with another collaboration from this lovely lady. If you are not familiar, this is the lovely and talented Alyssia from Mind Over Munch, one of my very favorite food tubers.
Aww.
Now we know a lot of you are heading back to school and you've been asking for some microwave ideas, so we decided it would be really fun to bring you a whole lot of mug meal ideas.
I am going to share 3 mug meals, 2 savory and 1 sweet on Sarah Lynn's channel.
Then you can head to her channel for my 3 mug meals.
Yes, 2 savory and 1 sweet.
Let's get started. What is our first mug meal?
Our first mug meal is going to be bread in a mug. So I thought this one was really cool. You can make this bread in a dorm, in a microwave, and it's almost like an English muffin, but it's so big you're gonna get 3 slices. So
I was shocked when I saw how
I know.
easy this is to do.
it's
Shocked.
amazing.
And
It's
really yummy.
completely gluten-free. We don't use any wheat flour at all. So the ingredients that you will need are almond flour, coconut flour, an egg, coconut oil, baking powder, salt, and water. So all you're gonna do is literally take your favorite mug, I've got a normal 11-ounce mug here, and you're just gonna mix together all of your ingredients until you get a nice dough. And you can just kind of adjust the water to make sure that it's liquidy enough to be a batter. You don't want it to be like a pizza dough, more like an actual...
So none of that like gluey stickiness
not too
like traditional bread.
Yeah, and it won't be glutinous because there's no gluten. Once you have your kind of batter consistency, you're just gonna put it in the microwave for about 90 seconds.
You may need to adjust these cooking times a little bit, but I think that we tested these enough times.
Yeah.
In enough different kinds of microwaves, they're pretty close.
Yeah, and once you get it down for your microwave, you'll know. So if you live in the dorm and you've got one microwave, once you figure out your exact time, you're good. I like to let it cool to the touch, and I just use like an offset spatula or a butter knife to get it out. And then you have this long loaf of bread, and you just cut it into, 3 little slices, and it's like you've got little English muffins. And I like to put, peanut butter, jelly, butter, whatever you like on your little
yummy.
pieces of bread. Yeah, really, really good.
I was shocked by how fluffy this actually is.
Yeah.
And
And
I like the peanut butter one the best.
Yeah, peanut butter on an English muffin is always a win. I like jelly. I guess we go together.
Peanut butter and jelly.
Aww. So next up is a really cool savory mug meal. It is meatloaf in a mug. Now, this is amazing because one of the hardest things to do when you're cooking in the dorm is like get your protein in, right?
Yeah.
Like it's easier to do, your pastas or your carbs, right? You literally only need 2 ingredients. I use meat and salsa, and you can use anything you want, ground beef, ground turkey, ground chicken, and salsa, and that's gonna give it plenty of flavor. Today I'm also adding in some cilantro and salt, just to give it a little bit more flavor, but if you don't have it on hand, salsa and meat, that's all you need. So you literally mix those things together, and we don't even need a binder or anything because it's such a small amount. It's not a huge loaf.
Exactly.
And you're just gonna cook it up in the microwave. Now, the microwave is a lot hotter than an oven, and you're doing it in a short amount of time. So you're gonna have to lower the power. I put it in at a level 25 to 30% for 7 to 8 minutes. And just let it go low and slow, and it will cook all the way through. And then, of course, it wouldn't be a complete meatloaf unless you put a glaze on top. So I just mixed together a little bit of ketchup and my favorite word, Worcestershire. Worcestershire?
Worcestershire.
Worcestershire. Someone told me, I struggled to say this on my channel, and someone commented and said you can call it English sauce.
That's what we're going to do.
So you mix
then.
together ketchup and English sauce, or whatever you want. I mean, you could add brown sugar, you could add, whatever your favorite meatloaf.
Some barbecue sauce?
Barbecue, yeah, any of your favorite glazes. And you could even add like vegetables into this if you wanted to take it to the next level. I know,
not the veggies. I'm just teasing.
Okay.
I'm just teasing. I love vegetables.
She's not.
Everyone here knows. I love vegetables.
Sarah Lynn never
Sometimes.
eats vegetables.
Not as much as I love cake. All right, so we've taken care of dinner.
Yeah.
Now let's talk about dessert. You brought a sweet option.
I did. So we have a Rice Krispie treat, single serving in a mug, a crisped rice treat, I should say. This is not sponsored. The only 3 ingredients you need are your cereal, your marshmallows, and instead of butter, I'm using coconut oil. So all you're gonna do is throw your marshmallows and your oil together in a mug and melt them up. So you only need like 20 seconds. Those marshmallows are going to expand like crazy.
Alarmingly so.
Take it out, stir together the marshmallows and oil, and then add in your crisped rice cereal. And I just use a spatula. It's not going back in the microwave, so you're just gonna coat the cereal pieces completely with the marshmallow, and do it quickly because the marshmallows will harden up. So work fast and then just pat it down in the mug. And then you can either eat it like that warm, because that's the best part, is when it's nice and sticky and gooey, or you can, let it cool and then flip it out. But either way, it's gonna be delicious. But I do know that I have a lot of vegan followers and that you guys are always asking for vegan options, so I thought, why not give a vegan option of this Rice Krispie treat? All you need is peanut butter, maple syrup, and your cereal. So it's still 3 ingredients. And you literally microwave the peanut butter until it's, really soft, which if you're using natural peanut butter, it should already be soft. And then you're gonna stir in your maple syrup, add in your cereal, coat completely, and then again, just press it down like we did before. And it's like a peanut butter Rice Krispie treat.
I actually thought you could maybe also whisk in some cocoa powder and make chocolate peanut butter Rice Krispie treats.
Or you could drizzle on like a chocolate shell, like of coconut oil and cocoa powder, and then it would still be vegan.
Now we're cooking with fire. I loved all 3 of these recipes. They were incredible and super easy.
Yeah.
Really, really simple. I hope you will give them a try. If you do, don't forget to tweet us, Instagram us, or Snapchat
us.
We're just gonna go to the subscribe screen.
Yeah.
And of course, if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe.
Because there's lots more deliciousness where this came from.
Right?